Padimal madam.
Sir.
Meeting start பண்ணிடலாங்களா?
Okay sir, screen shot எடுத்துடலாமா sir? Subramani sir, good afternoon.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ramila Gandhi ma'am, good afternoon. Ramila Gandhi ma'am. Welcome Ramila Gandhi ma'am.
Pandiyamal.
Ma'am.
Low voice கிடைக்குது.
Low voice கேக்குதா ma'am?
என்னம்மா?
மேம் நல்லா கேக்குதே மேம் எனக்கு.
இப்ப கேக்குது.
ஓகே.
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
எல்லாத்தையும்
மேம்.
எல்லாத்தையும் வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ண சொல்லி.
மேம் குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் மேம். மேம் கேக்குதா? வாய்ஸ் ஆடியபிளா இருக்கா மேம்? மேம் ஆடியபிளா இருக்கா மேம்? மேம் ஆடியபிளா இருக்கா மேம்?
கேக்கலையே.
கேக்குதா மேம்?
லோ வாய்ஸா கேக்குது.
சார் உங்களுக்கு எப்படி சார் கேக்குது?
முன்னாடி லோ வாய்ஸா கேக்குது.
எனக்கு கிளியரா கேக்குது.
கிளியரா இருக்கா மேம்? கொஞ்சம் செக் பண்ணுங்க மேம். ஆடியோ செக்
Pandiyamal.
மேம் ஆடியோ செக் பண்ணுங்க மேம்.
மேடம் பேசுறது கிளியரா கேக்குது. மேடம் எதுவும் ஏர்பீஸ் யூஸ் பண்றாங்களா இல்ல அப்படியே பேசுறாங்களா மட்டும் கேக்குறேன்.
மேடம் கொஞ்சம் ஹெட்செட் போட்டீங்கன்னா ஈஸியா கேட்கும்.
வாய்ஸ் கேக்கலையாமா?
கேக்கல மேம். உங்க வாய்ஸ் நல்லா கிளியரா கேக்குது மேம்.
என்னம்மா?
உங்க வாய்ஸ் நல்லா கேக்குது மேம். ஹெட்செட் போட்டுக்கங்க மேம். ஹெட்செட் போட்டுக்கங்க மேம்.
மேடம் நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதுங்களா? சகுந்தலா மேம். மேம்
எங்களுக்குலாம் கேக்குது. எங்களுக்கு கேக்குது சார் நீங்க பேசுறது.
ஓகே மேடம். மேடத்துக்கு ஏதோ ஆடியோல ப்ராப்ளம் நினைக்கிறேன் மேடம்.
ஆமா சார். ஆமா சார்.
எஸ் மேடம்.
சார் ஒரு ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் எடுத்துடலாமா சார்?
எல்லாரும் வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
என்னம்மா?
மேம் கேக்குதா மேம்? இப்ப கேக்குதா மேம்? மேம் உங்க வாய்ஸ் நல்லா கேக்குது. ஆடியபிளா இருக்கு மேம்.
கேக்கலமா. ஒண்ணு கேக்கல. என்ன சொல்றீங்க கேக்கல.
மேம் உங்க வாய்ஸ் நல்லா கேக்குது மேம்.
கேக்குதா? பட் உங்க வாய்ஸ் கேக்கல எனக்கு.
கேக்கலையா மேம்? மேம்
ராமச்சந்திரன் கேக்குதா?
மேடம் நீங்க பேசுறது தெளிவா கேக்குது மேடம். நீங்க ஏர்செட் மாட்டுங்க. இந்த ஹெட்செட் மாட்டுங்க. மாட்டினீங்கன்னா கிளியரா இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. மேடத்தை ஹெட்செட் போட சொல்லுங்க.
மேம் ஹெட்செட் போட்டுக்கங்க மேம்.
என்னம்மா?
ஹெட்செட் போட்டுக்கங்க மேம்.
அதை எடுத்து காட்டி மாட்டி காட்டுங்க. நம்ம வாய்ஸ் கேட்காத உங்களுக்கு. அதுதான்
தெரியல பாக்கல சார். மேம்
என்னம்மா?
மேம் ஹெட்செட் போட்டுக்கங்க.
மெசேஜ் கூட பண்ணி விடுங்க. இந்த பிரைவேட் சாட்ல கூட போட்டு விடுங்க மேடம்.
நந்தன் சொல்லுப்பா. இல்ல இதே ஓபன் பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
மேடம் உங்க வாய்ஸ் கிளியரா கேக்குது மேடம்.
மேம் இப்போ ஆடியபிளா இருக்கா மேம்? மேம் ஆடியபிளா இருக்கா மேம்? Ma'am, Dean ma'am, we will start ma'am. Dean ma'am, audible இருக்கா ma'am?
அடிமால்
Ma'am, audible இருக்கா ma'am?
பேசுறது
கேக்குது ma'am, கேக்குது audible.
Is it audible?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Okay, start over.
Ma'am, தள்ளி வச்சிட்டீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் எடுத்துக்கலாம்.
எல்லாரையுமே வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ண சொல்லிடுங்க.
Ma'am, Ramila Gandhi ma'am, கொஞ்சம் வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணுங்க. முகமது அலி சார்.
Ma'am, good afternoon ma'am.
Ma'am, good afternoon ma'am. வீடியோ மட்டும் கொஞ்சம்
அந்த 1 minute ma'am.
முகமது அலி சார். முகமது அலி சார். முகமது அலி சார்.
இந்த ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸே ஆன் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
எல்லாரும் வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணுங்கம்மா. ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் சார். சார்
சொல்லுங்க மேடம். கேக்குது. ஆடியோ கேக்குதா?
கேக்குதுங்க சார். முகமது அலி வந்தாச்சு.
மேடம்
இப்போ நம்ம எல்லாருமே மைக்கை மியூட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அப்பதான் மேடம் பேசுறது எக்கோ ஆகாது. வீடியோ மட்டும் ஆன் பண்ணிக்கும், மைக்கை மியூட் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
சார் ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் எடுத்தாச்சா சார்?
எடுத்துட்டேன் மேடம், எடுத்துட்டேன்.
ஓகே சார், थैंक यू சார், थैंक यू சார். ஓகே சார், சார் ஹெச்ஓடி சார்
ஆரம்பிக்கலாம் மேடம். இப்போ வந்து பிரின்சிபல் வந்து வரதுக்கு லேட் ஆச்சுன்றதுனால மேடம் தான் அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனை ப்ரிசைட் பண்றாங்க. நம்ம வந்து போத் எய்டட் அண்ட் செல்ஃப் சப்போர்ட்டிங் ஸ்ட்ரீமோட சேர்த்து நம்ம டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ், நம்ம அருளானந்தர் காலேஜ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸோட ஒரு மெமரண்டம் ஆஃப் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் போட்டோம். அந்த அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்கினுடைய இந்த அகாடமிக் இயருக்கான ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபேஸா இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் ஆரம்பிக்குது. இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு வந்திருக்கக்கூடிய மாணவர்கள், அப்புறம் இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கு தலைமை இருக்கக்கூடிய என்னுடைய பேராசிரியர் சகுந்தலா அவர்கள், என்னுடைய உற்ற நண்பனாக துறையில் பணியாற்றக்கூடிய பேராசிரியர் டாக்டர் சி சுப்பிரமணி, டாக்டர் பி பாண்டியம்மாள், டாக்டர் ஜே காளிகாராணி, எனது மாணவரும் இப்போ இங்கே படிப்பு பண்ணி கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய பேராசிரியர் முகமது அலி அவர்களையும், நமது மாணவ செல்வங்களையும், அருளானந்தர் கல்லூரியினுடைய இந்த செயல் திட்டத்தை வடிவத்தை கொண்டு வந்தவங்க மேடம் நிவேதா மார்டின் அவங்களையும் எல்லாத்துக்கும் இந்த துறையின் சார்பாக முதல்ல வணக்கத்தை தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். இதனுடைய தலைமை உரையை வந்து நம்மளுடைய டீன் மேடம் சவுந்தரா மேடம் இப்போ ஆற்றுவாங்க. ஒரு நல்ல ஆரம்பம், நல்ல விதமா இது கொண்டு போகும். இதுக்கு பெரும் முயற்சி எடுத்த அனைத்து நல்ல உள்ளங்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். இப்போ சவுந்தரா மேடம் பேசுவாங்க.
Hello. Good afternoon to the participants. Yes. On behalf of Mathematics Department of G.T.N Arts College, I, N. Shakuntala, Dean of Students Affairs, feels happy to welcome every one of you to this 3 days online workshop on art programming organized by the Department of Mathematics, G.T.N Arts College, in collaboration with the Department of Mathematics, Arulandar College, Karmakur, from 18 to 20 November 2021. Welcome the challenges. Look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom. With this heartwarming welcome quote, in this joyful occasion, I am very proud to welcome our resource person, Dr. P. Pandiyamal, who is working as Assistant Professor of Mathematics in G.T.N Arts College. He is having rich credentials of more than 10 years of experience in teaching and also in research. I welcome you, Dr. Pandiyamal. At the outset, I welcome our Principal of G.T.N Arts College and the Principal of Arulandar College for their constant support in all our endeavors. I welcome you, sir. Next, I extend my warm welcome to HODs of both colleges, dear faculty members, and my dear students. We hope this 3 days workshop would help students to expand their mental horizon and learn how to apply art programming in statistics. I request all the students to make use of this workshop to the best of their abilities. Now I hand over this session to a resource person, Dr. P. Pandiyamal.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
The screen share does it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. Welcome and good afternoon, everybody. Before starting up my lecture, I wish to thank my management, principals, and the HODs of mathematics and dean, my colleagues of G.T.N Arts College and Arulandar College for giving me this wonderful opportunity to present the lecture on a 3-day workshop on art programming. Introduction to art. Science is a multi-step process. Once you have designed an experiment and collected data, the real fun begins. This online workshop will teach you how to start this process using R and R Studio. We will begin with the raw data, perform exploratory analysis, and learn how to plot results graphically. This example starts with a data set from gapminder.org. containing population information for many countries through time. Can you read the data into R? Or can you plot the population for Senegal? Can you calculate the average income for countries on the continent of Asia? Okay, by the end of this workshop, you will be able to do things like plot the population for all these countries in under a minute. Okay, once again, all of you welcome. Okay, this is my outline of a presentation. Okay, data analysis and research, R and R Studio, installation of R and R Studio, installation of packages, variables, operators and R, built-in functions. Okay, steps in research. It is a data analytics or data analysis is definition of a problem. Okay, here data analysis is one of the important steps in analytics. Interpretation and the report writing is one of the vital role in data analysis. So data analysis is the one of the important and crucial part of research. Okay, what's a data analysis? A process of cleaning, transforming, and modeling data. Discover useful information for decision making. The next is was a data visualization. In a data analysis tools and the software enable to understand, interpret, and derive conclusions based on the requirements. Okay, it's a data visualization. So we want to move on our R language. It is a user-friendly language. It's a R is a programming language. It is designed by Rose Igor and Robert Gentleman at the University of Auckland in 1929. Statistical computing and the graphics are one of the main important of R programming language. In R programming language, widely used by statisticians and the data miners. In R, compiles and runs on various operating systems. Next, R is an outstanding software for general computations. It is especially suitable for statistical computing. R is an alternative to SPSS. R is a free and open source software. R can be downloaded from cran.r-project.org. Okay, this is very useful, that one. Just we have to copy that one and then we have to download that one. Okay, what is CRAN? It is a comprehensive R achievement one. Okay, the next is an R Studio. R Studio allows the user to run R in a more user-friendly environment. Friendly front end to R. Free and open source software it is an R Studio is downloaded. How to download the R Studio? It's just in a Google rstudio.com. You have to rstudio.com. You have to download the R Studio. Okay. Here, if you still willing to set up your environment of R, you can follow these tips given below. Okay. Windows installation is must. And the next step we want to move. What is an R Studio? Why we have to use an R Studio? Okay, integrated development environment is an what is this R Studio? Okay, R Studio exclusively built for R. In R Studio integrates R packages. Here in R packages we have 1,000+ packages for that. Okay, in R packages in R Studio enforces best practices and community support. Okay, R Studio Desktop is a regular desktop application, while R Studio Server runs on a remote server and allows accessing R Studio using the web browser. Okay, and the next step is we want to installation of R and R Studio and installation of packages. Okay, if it is you have a laptop or desktop or that means you have to install. Okay, how to install means just already I told you that grand. Just yeah, in Google Chrome. Okay, just type grand. fran.or/project.org. You get this window. You just have to click this one. You can download the Windows installer version of R from here. This is an updated version. You have to download that one and save it in your local directory. As it is a Windows installer .exe file with a name R version WinExe. Your WinExe, you can just double click and run the installer accepting the default settings. If your Windows is 32-bit version, it installs the 32-bit version. But if your window is 64-bit, then it installs both 32-bit and 64-bit versions. After installation, you can locate the icon to run the program in a directory structure under the Windows program files. Clicking this icon, bring up the R console to do we get an R programming. At the same time, to do the to download the R Studio also. Here also the same process. In R Studio and R programming, R is also a open free resource. You just have to click that one. Okay, just have to click download. Okay, here we have a lot of R Studio desktop free, and then what is this, Pro and Server Workbench also are there. We are using the free R Studio desktop download. We get an what is this R programming and R Studio softwares. Already I myself downloaded. Just I have to click that one. Here, this is my R Studio environment. You are welcome to the R portion of the software carpentry workshop. Here we have four. What is this? Here we have 4 parts are there. When you first open R Studio, you will be greeted by 4 panels. The first one is in here. The first part is the editor panel. Here, this is an editor panel. And then here, this tabbed in upper left, and the interactive R console or terminal. Here, this is an tabbed in upper. What is this? Upper left. Here, this is also in upper left. Sorry, upper lower left. And the next is environment history, and then connection tutorial or that. Here this tabbed in per right, and then lastly it is an files, plots, packages, help, viewer, or that it is tapped in lower right. Okay, this is an R environment. Your workflow within RStudio. There are two main ways one can work within RStudio. Test and play within the interactive R console, then copy code into a .R file to run later. This works well when doing small testers and initially starting off. It quickly becomes laborious. Start writing in a .R file and use RStudio's shortcut keys for the run command to push the current line. Select your lines or modify lines to the interactive R console. Okay, this is what is this? This is a great way to start all your code is saved for later. Okay, you will be able to run the file you create from within RStudio or using R source functions. Okay, and then the next is we want to move on our presentation area. Okay, next is variable reserved memory location to save the variables. Here x equal to 56 or y less than dash 89 and a 2 dash greater than g. Okay, these are the variable reserved memory locations to store the values. Okay, here we want to move on our RStudio. Okay, suppose we are to assume that here and then operators in or arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relation operators, logical operators, special operators are there. There are 5 operators are there. In arithmetic operators, plus addition of 2 operands, minus is a subtraction of 2 operands, multiplication of the star is a multiplication of 2 operands, and a slash is a division of 2 operands, and that power symbol is an exponent, and then here the percentage symbol gives the remainder on division, and then percentage device percentage symbol gives the quotient. Okay. The next is an relational operators. Sorry, assignment operators. Here equal to symbol you have to put. Suppose we have an example for that one. In this part, suppose that assume that A equal to 56. Okay, what we get? So this is an what is this? In the environment also we get the values. A is equal to what is this? 56. And then B is okay, we are using our suppose if it is at again 45 means sorry. Okay, B less than and dash is this one is assigned to what is this 67. Okay, already I told you that it is case sensitive one, and then T equal to 99 means it is also assigned T is 99. Suppose 100 is D. These are the values of that one. Okay, it is assigned what is this already in a presentation. The operators or arithmetic operators, multiplication dash, the assignment operators are denoted as equal, less than dash, double, less than dash, and what is this? A dash greater than and a dash greater than greater than. Okay, and the next is relation operators. Okay, here this is equal to symbols that are using less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, and then dash equal to. It is not equal means that are using these type of operators. Okay, the logical operators, and here that symbol already we know that this is an what is this and operator, and the slash is or operator. This one is a not operator. Yeah, the next is an special operator. The special operator is percentage in percentage to check whether an element belongs to a vector or not. Okay, this is an what is the special operators of that one. The next is data types in OR. Okay, these are the operators. We are using these operators in our environment. We are using simply that adding or subtracting. Suppose 56 plus 99 means we get it is what is this 154, 155, and then multiplication also star symbol we are using. Okay, means we get an answer. Okay, I have to take here power also. Power symbol also we are using. We get to this what is this? We get an answer. Okay, we are using the mathematical functions and then trigonometrical functions. We are using adding and the subtractions. All the values we get an answer. It is and the next is data types in OR. Vectors, lists, arrays, matrices, factors, and then data frames. Okay, here in this vectors, what is the vectors means? A vector is a sequence of data elements of the same basic type. Okay, there are 5 classes of vectors: numeric, integer, complex, and then character, logic. Okay, what is the list is? The list is or the OR objects which contains elements of elements of different types, numbers, and then strings. And the next one is an arrays. Arrays are data objects that store data more than in 2 dimensions. Arrays are data objects that store data in more than what is this 2 dimensions. It takes vectors as the inputs and uses the values in the dimension parameter to create any array. Here also there are matrices. The matrices or OR object is in which the elements are arranged in 2-dimensional rectangular layout. Matrix and then data, comma, n row, comma, n column, n COL, all comma, by row, and then comma, dimension names. Okay, data is one of this input vector which becomes the data elements of the matrix. N row, the number of rows to be created. N col, the number of columns to be created. By row, it is a logical clue. It is a by row is what is this logical clue. DIM names means a name assigned to the rows and the columns. Okay, and the next is a factors. Factors are the data objects which are used to categorize data and store it as levels. Here in the factors store both strings and integers. Okay, used in data analysis for statistical modeling. Okay, what is it is in a factors the data frame. A data frame is a table. A data frame is a table or a 2-dimensional array like structure in which each column contains a values of one variable and each row contains one set of values from each column. Here, these are the what is this? Here I have an overview of that one. Data analysis and research and R Studio. installation of R&R studio, installation of packages, and then variables, operators in R, built-in functions. The next, we want to move on in all the operators, how to calculate all the operators in a here already I told you that how to add and then subtract, how to find these are the logical operators and then variables, etc. Okay, we are using what is this? Your sorry. Okay, in a variable, we just have to clear that one. Already I told you that this is an editor panel. Here this is console and the terminal jobs for that. And then here this is an environment history. Okay, what about the environment? Here we have to assign A is equal to 56 and B is 45. And how to assign all the values? How many values of A? Suppose I have to take in capital. Already I told you that it is a case sensitive one. Suppose I have to assign that it is an A is less than or equal to, sorry, A is equal to 145. Here it is, A is sure. Suppose I have to find the value of A, small a. Okay, what is that? It is only, what is this? 56. Okay, it is an, what is this? It is a case sensitive one. Okay. Suppose I have to write class. We have to find the class of what is this? Class of A. What about the class of A? We get it as a numeric. Okay, suppose I have to assume that here B is true. True or false? B less than equal to, it is true. Suppose I have to find here the class of B is, it is unlogical. Okay. Here this is an, what is this? Logical. We have to what is the number? Number means we get it as a numeric. It is a logical. Other I told it in a PowerPoint. Here we have what is this? Operators are that is a logical operator, arithmetic operator, assignment operator, relational operator, logical operator, special operator are that. If plus is an addition operator, we are adding and subtracting and the multiplication division of two operands, and we have to find what is this. Give the remainder on division. We have to find all these one. Suppose write subtraction means okay, we get an answer. Okay, 87. 176 minus 89 is we get an what is this? 89. 87. Okay, suppose we have to find the value of exponent of what is this? 5. I told that we get an answer. Okay, these are the basic operators. When suppose we have to find the percent, 89%, percent. Suppose we are using that 56 means we get an answer. Here it is a 33. Already I told that double percentage gives the remainder on division. Okay, double percentage gives the remainder on division. Percentage divides percentage gives the what is this? A quotient. Okay, and also we have to see that one. Suppose 156 divides. Okay. We get it as 98 something means we get it as 1. Okay, what is this quotient of that one? Okay, the next one is an assignment operators. We have a lot of assignment operators. Already I told that. Okay, and assignment operators equal, less than equal, and less than dash, and a double less than dash. Here we are using dash and then greater than dash, greater than. Suppose you have to put wrongly means we get an what is this error. Okay, error also there. If I'm another part, error A dash less than 145. This one, what is this? Unexpected error. Okay, first you are using the what is this less than, another dash, we get an what is this answer. Okay. Okay, if it is we have to clear this console means you are using this one. Okay, clear console. Okay, I have to clear. The environment also I have to clear that one means to using that symbol. Okay, I have to clear objects from the workspace. Okay, I have to clear. Yes, or you still want to remove all the objects from the environment, so this operation cannot be undone. Okay, I think I am using it. Yeah, it's clear. The environment space are empty. The console is also empty. Okay. Suppose that is in here also similarly. Already I told you that E. What is this? E equal to 59. Okay. It is assigned. What is this? E equal to what is this? 59 in our environment. Okay. Here also. Suppose I had asked the words. So this is equal to. Suppose I am using the characters means I am using this double notation. Okay. D is hello and E is what is this 59. Okay, we have to find out what about the class of D. Okay, what about the class of D? Here the D is already I told that here D is and what is this character. Okay, what about the class of what is this E? What about the class of E? We get what is this? It is a numeric. Okay, these are the basic operators. Okay, these are the what is this? Basic operator. Suppose we have using y equal to 56L something, 56 something. That right. What about the class of y? Okay. Okay. In a numeric, we get only the what is this? The decimal values and the integer, and then here it is what is this? Both the numeric and then what is this? Alphabets are there. Okay, values are there. Okay. When I told that again I already told that it is a case sensitive one that you're dealing with carefully. Okay, it is very useful if it is user friendly. Already I told that. Suppose class of I had asking another variable. 87. Okay. Z is, what is this? 87. Okay. What is the class of 87? You have to check that one. It's Z is and what is this? It is a numeric. Okay, numeric characters, integers, all the operators are there. Okay. So here these are the models. So already I told you that in these operators already you see plus addition and of two operands and then subtraction of two operands, multiplication of what is this two operands and division of two operands, exponents gives the remainder on division and it gives the quotient. Okay. Okay. Suppose now we want to move on our studio. I have to here E and how many numeric values are? E is 59 and then Z is 77. Suppose I have to write for this is E is less than Z. E is less than Z. Okay, this one less than. Sorry. E is less than Z. Okay, yeah, it is true. Suppose E is greater than Z. Okay, this one, what is this? False. Okay. 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 Here E is what is this? 59 and Z is what is this? 67. Therefore, E is less than Z only true. E greater than Z is what is this? False. Okay. Suppose that assume that D equals to 22. And then C is equal to 99. The next is suppose C greater than D. It's true. It is true. C is greater than what is this? D. Okay. It is true. Okay, next we have to see the relational operator. Okay, what is the relational operator? Already I told you that you are in the relational operator double equal, okay, or less than equal, greater than equal, greater than not equal. Okay. In our studio, suppose I had write to empty what is this console and the environment. I had assumed that A equal to 90 and then B equal to 78. Suppose A is then not equal symbol. Here this is an this one and then equal to. Okay, I'm using this word, this one. We get it is what is this? We have to check it is not equal. Suppose A equal to A. You see, right? A equal to A is it is correct? Yeah, 90 equal to what is this? 90. Okay. Okay, A is greater than B. That is also true. Okay. B is greater than A. This one, what is this? False. Okay. Okay, next we want to move on. Okay, again I have to clear the console and environment also I have to clear. Suppose A equal to 2. Okay, and then B equal to false. Using the capital letters. Okay, A and B. What about A and B? Okay, it isn't false. Okay, what is that type of operator? Here, this is a logical operator. And the symbol is what is this? And operator. This horizontal symbol is horizontal line symbol is what is this? OR operator. Here, this one is what is this and not an upright. Okay. Here, already we moved it. What is the class of A? Here it is a basic one. And to do this one, we get what is this? It is a logical. Okay. Here also similarly, class of B also. Class of B. Class of B is also what is this? Logical. Okay. And then suppose we have to find the A not. They are using the what is this? The operator. Okay. Not operator. Okay. So this is B. Okay. Here we have one what is this? Unexpected error. Since we get it as what is this true. This is not equal. A and B. A is true. And B is what is this? What is this? False. These two are not equal. Okay. Yeah. And the next we want to move on. In the presentation also we want to move on. What is this? Special operators. Is these two dots or colons or what is this? A range operator. And percentage in percentage to check whether an element belongs to a vector. Okay. We want to move on our studio. Yes, okay, I want to arrange. Here 1:9. Okay, what about the range of that one? Okay, yes. Okay, here in the environment we have to see in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 or that. Okay. Here also the same. Yep. Let us in that first. Suppose 23 to 900 or that range. What about the range of that one? Okay, 23 to 9. What is this? 23, 29, 25, 26. It's a judgment. Okay. Okay, this is what is this? Range of special operators. Your percentage in percentage to check whether an element belongs to a vector or not. Okay, this is what is this? Special operator. Okay, we are using suppose percentage. Percentage. We are using the number. Suppose yeah, the taking F is 23 to 90. Okay, yeah, it is true. Okay, here also the same as F percentage. Here it is, and suppose 99 percentage in percentage in F. It is a false. Okay, in the F we have only 23 to 90. The 99 is not in F. Okay. Okay, I have to check. This is what is this? Special operators are there. Okay, and then suppose we have to find it is an exponential of exponential of 8. Okay, I have to find that one. And then sine of 1. We have to find that one. Okay, cos of we have to find that what is this? Trigonometrical functions. Okay. Pi also they have to calculate. Pi values also they have to calculate. Okay, what about the pi value? Already we know that it is 3.141593. Okay. Suppose we have to find the value of tan means. Okay. Suppose 56. Okay, these are the tan 56 value. Here all the values, if it is trigonometrical values, exponential values, logarithmic values, all values are built in here. Here it is, I told you that it is a user friendly, it is sensitive one also. Here you have to deal with the character. It is easy also. It is very useful. The application of R programming is the application of R program is one of the main application of R program is statistical computing. Okay, or is also called as statistical computing. It is a rich collection of statistical collection of functions, and it is sophisticated and graphical and visualization techniques also. Okay, it's very important. It's high extensible also. Okay. Okay, suppose we have to find the value of log means how to find the value of log. Okay, log based and anything we have to calculate. Okay, log of 99 something means we have to calculate it is 4.59512. Okay, log of what is this? Log to the base 10 also we have to calculate. 56 something means here it is we get an answer 1.748188. Okay, these are the what is this inbuilt functions are there in our programming studio. We have to see what is this data types in OR. Okay, data types in OR. Here, what are the data types? Under I told that data types are vectors, lists, arrays, and then matrices, factors, data frames are there. Okay, in the vectors, okay, in the vectors, a vector is a sequence of data elements of the same basic types. There are 5 classes of vectors are there. Numeric, integer, complex, character, and then logical. These are the 5 types of vectors. Okay, and then data types in OR and the list is okay. The vectors next is list is. List is or the objects. List is or the OR objects which contains the elements of different types and numbers strings. Okay, we will move on to our studio. First, we have to in our console and also environment also add to convert it. Here in the console, already we know that how to find the additional operands and then multiplication operands and then division. Okay, special operators, etc. Okay, here it is the what is this? So one of the data types in OR are the vectors and listers. Okay, and I told that listers are what is this? The OR object which contains elements of different types of numbers and then strings. Okay, what about the arrays? Arrays are data objects that store data more than in 2 dimensions. And then it takes vectors as inputs and it uses the values and dimension parameter to create an array. Okay, in a list, vectors, listers, and then arrays. We have these are the what is this data types in OR. And the next one is the what is this matrices. Okay, the matrices also already I explained. In the matrices of matrices are objects in which the elements are arranged in two-dimensional rectangular layout. Okay, that matrix is a data, n row, n column, and a y row, and then dimensional names. Okay, in the matrices we have to find n cross n, a square rectangular square matrices on that way. So the data is the input vector, which becomes the data elements of the matrix. Here the n row is a number of rows to be created, and the n column is here it is n col means it is a number of columns to be created. But it is a logical clue. Here dim names means we get a name assigned to the rows and the columns. Here these are the matrices, and the factors. Factors are here we have to what is this? The factors are the data objects which are used to categorize the data and store it as levels. Store both strings and string integers also. Okay, used in data analysis for statistical modeling. Okay, these are the factors. Factors are used in data analysis for statistical modeling. Okay, already I told you that here R is a rich collection of statistical collection and functions, and has a sophisticated graphical visualization techniques. Okay, the next is a data frame. A data frame is a table or a two-dimensional array like structure in which each column contains the values of one variable and each row contains one set of values from each column. Okay, this is the next is an overview. Already told that here this is we have to see what is the data analysis and research. How to install R&R Studio. What about R&R Studio? Installation of R&R Studio. Installation packages. Here already told that here we have a lot of packages are there. Here there's files, flats, packages. One of the important packages is the GG flat, and then here we have lot matrix bar R6. Here we have a lot of packages are there. The dplyr. DPLY dplyr, it is a data manipulation, a grammar of data manipulations. Here a lot of packages are there. CORPLOG plot. It's a visualization of a correlation matrix. Here also there. Okay. Here this is, and what is this? R Studio page. Here installation and R Studio and R Studio we have to see, and then installation of packages also seen here, variables and then operators in R, the built-in functions also we have to see. Okay, here this is, and what is this? R Studio here. It's completed. My part is over. Here it's very simple. Technical section 1 is over. Tomorrow we want to see the flow control in R. These are the basic, what is this? Basic in R only. First of all, you have to install R and R Studio. Just you have to find the, what about the variables and operators in R. Just you have to practice it. We get in what is this? This user friendly. It is very useful also. It is for also advanced mathematical modeling and machine learning also here. The R Studio is integrated development environment. Yeah. R is a popular programming language. Okay. Used by data science and statistics also. Okay. It is this R Studio and then R programming language used professionals and data experts around the world. Okay. Here in this R programming is marketing trends also. The marketing is a modeling financial data and so on. Okay, and the best thing is R programming language is a free open language. Okay, thank you.
Feedback for this particular session. Did you mention anything regarding that, madam? BP, madam?
Sir.
ஃபீட்பேக்கை பத்தி சொல்லியிருக்கீங்களா?
Thank you, sir.
யாராவது சில
Thank
பேர்
you.
பேச சொல்லுங்க.
Viveka ma'am, feedback link continue.
Madam, good evening. Ma'am,
Feedback
shall we
link.
conclude it, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So very good evening, dear professors. So it really gives me immense pleasure because it is a very first collaborative initiative that has been undertaken by the Department of Mathematics of both the institutions, G.T.N and Arulandar College. So I'm very so happy because so many PG students and a few UG students have taken part in this workshop. And of course, it is a very first day workshop. And I extend my sincere gratitude to the resource person of this day, Dr. Pandiyamal ma'am, for taking a lot of initiatives and delivering the lecture on the basics of the introduction to art. And a special thanks to the other department of G.T.N Arts and also to the respected Professor Shakuntala madam and other faculty members of the department for their active participation and also the support rendered for the completion of this program. And of course, the very first day of the program. And a special thanks to all the participants, that is especially the students of both Arulandar College as well as G.T.N Arts College for their patient listening and also for their presence throughout the workshop. So my heartfelt thanks to all the members over gathered here in that online. So I hope that the same way the other 2 days of the workshop will go successfully without any interventions. And also I should really thank the Almighty for giving us such a wonderful opportunity to hold such a online program. And thank you one and all for the given opportunity. So thank you, ma'am. And thank you, dear students. Ma'am?